Hey guys, Chris from Flow Brackets. Now, Mitsubishi Evo 8, these typically come with that big Japanese box, which a lot of people remove. But now that it's gone, you're missing a solution, which we've created. Let me explain. So the Evo 8, the box typically goes from about there to there, and it covers a lot of the bumper. And a lot of people remove it because it looks ugly, especially when you're just running regular number plates in Australia, because they're going to be a lot taller. But when you remove the box, you're left with the bracket. And the bracket doesn't do very much, but also it gets in the way with your coolers and when you're doing other mods. So what people would do was grab your number plate and stick it to the car, which isn't really right. So what we've done is we've basically redesigned the box to suit all Australian plates with the help of our brackets. So the plinth replaces the box. This can be a stick-on only solution, so that way you're not drilling holes into the bumper. And how it works is it attaches and it self-locates to the car. From there, you can attach any bracket that suits your number plate style to complete the look. So I'll walk you through a process and I'll show you how to get it onto the car. So this is the miniature plinth, so it's a lot smaller than the factory one. And this is actually designed with the shape of the car exactly. And it also has a little locator to help you work out where it goes. But basically, this shape stops the end of the bar where the little intake is. So slide into place and you'll feel it will butt up against the car and it molds it really well. So the first thing what we want to do is we'll just clean the car quickly with some waterless wash and then clean it again with some alcohol wipes, which is included. So now I'm just going to quickly clean it again with the alcohol wipes provided. I'm only going to clean where this is going to make contact. When it comes to mounting the plinth, there's two options. You can go the tape only, which is going to be the most preferred option. Now to do this, you can't just peel off and stick. The main secret is the primer. The primer is going to help with the bond between the two surfaces. I'll come back to that. If you want to tape it and drill it, because there are mounting points on the bottom, you will need to drill out holes at the bottom. And how that would work is you will line up the part again, mark out your holes, put a pilot hole and put the screws in, so that way it's going to be nice and secure. Now this is going to be great if you're going to do a lot of track days or run a big heavy plate. We're going to go with the stick-on solution only. So what I'm going to do now is line up the part, and I'm going to mask off the area where I need primer, so I can apply that at the end. Okay, so it's cleaned with the waterless wash as well as the alcohol wipes. Now we are ready to apply the primer. Now this is really important because tape is only going to be as strong as the paintwork, so you need something in between. You apply the primer. Now inside here there's a glass vial that's inside like a plastic case. You squeeze it, you crack it, the primer liquid will come out, you apply it to the car, and that's going to increase the bond between the two surfaces. So I'm going to do that. Just wear a mask so don't go over, and then I can stick my part on. Now, I might want to add, if your car has not been detailed before, you might want to give this section a big cut and polish, because of the age of the car, it might get in the way of the tape and the primer. But this car's good, so now all that's left to do is to peel off the tape and stick it on. Now, how I would do it is I would keep the tape there, align the top edge first, so it's not touching the car, like that. And then once I hold that in place, I can rotate the part up and scoop it under the bumper, and you can push in to tape it. Don't do the bottom first. The important angle is the face, because that will determine on how your plate sits. But if you follow the line that you've done before, your plate will sit in a very nice angle, and the bottom is just for support. now that it's stuck on, you really want to press this into the paint. There's a lot of surface area, so you want to try and get all the bubbles out. Do this for a few minutes if you can, so you can cure. So now that we have the plinth on, it's time to choose a bracket that suits your number plate style. Now, of course, we can't make a plinth that suits the car and every number plate combination in Australia, because that would be immense. So in two parts, you can separate it, so that way it becomes a modular design. So for example, if you're going to install Slimline plates, grab a Slimline bracket, and that goes on. In this case, what we'll be doing is installing a Victorian JDM plate. So I've got my JDM bracket, and I'll show you how to attach that. So installing is easy. Now there are two pairs of mounting points, and they'll call it your micro adjustments. And on every one of our brackets, there's multiple slots. So you can choose any slot and mounting point combination to get the exact height that you would like. You can also go from side to side depending on your setup. So let's work out where is the best looking spot, and we'll go from there. Now we can also do side to side movement. So when it comes to mounting the plates, there are a couple of options. So in the box, there are screws that will match up with the holes on the bracket and the plate. You just simply bolt that on. Now, if you're in New South Wales and a couple of other states, you're not going to have holes. So there are actually locations where you can put tape. So you can just tape the plates on. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to bolt this on and tape the bottom. So use a combination of both. So that way the plate's not going to be rattling. Now, when we're going to mount up the plate, I'm not going to use the screws in the kit. I'm going to use our optional security screws, which means you need the key to take the plates on and off. Just remember to press down on the bottom where the tape is and then tighten it up. The screws are also custom made to length, so they're not going to go past the bracket and hit the paint, which is pretty good. And that's how you install the number plate on the Evo 8 using our plinth delete kit, or the miniature plinth, with the help of our brackets. Now just remember, you do need two parts. You need a plinth to suit the car, and then a bracket that suits your number plate to complete that nice floating look. And the best part is, it's fully adjustable up and down, left to right, and if you decide to change to a different car, take the bracket and take it with you to install on your next vehicle. So I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.